You're listening to the Big Chuck Podcast, brought to you by Venue Media.
Okay. This is the Big Chuck Podcast. I'm your host, Big Chuck, the landlord, man. Today is the sports addiction. You know what I'm saying? Addition, not addiction. Addition, you know what I'm saying?
It's an addiction, baby.
Yeah.
It's an addiction too, baby.
So I got a local hero, professional. We got him on. He go by the name of Ryan the Lion, and then we got his trainer, Scott. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them introduce themselves and talk to you. Then I got my co-host, Devin. You know what I'm saying? Say something to the people, Devin.
What's up? What's up, Big Chuck?
What's
My
going
man
on?
Ryan the Lion, it's an honor, man. Honor and a privilege, man. The future
Ryan.
world champ, baby.
Honor to be
That's Scott.
Let's go.
You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it off with, you know what I'm saying, Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you tell a little bit, you know what I'm saying, tell the people a little bit about you. Let them know what's going on with you.
All right, like you said, my name's Ryan the Lion, Ryan Lion Burrs, fighting out of Frederick, Maryland. Started boxing amateurs in 2008.
Okay.
And, went through, the amateurs, Golden Gloves, Olympic qualifiers and all that. And, turned pro in 2018.
Okay.
Pretty like 2 years ago from like a week ago. But yeah, it's I pretty much been, alone, doing it by myself most of the time, trying to climb the ranks and stuff. But I got a trainer now though, so hopefully we hoping to pick things up real fast.
Okay, Scott, tell the people about yourself. Tell them about your qualifications.
My name's Scott Cameron. Born and raised in Washington, D.C.
DC.
I've been through the amateurs, all the rankings. I left boxing alone because it became faulty.
Okay.
Good friend of mine, Tyree, introduced me to Ryan. And I know that you don't get anywhere in life unless you give it back.
Yeah.
And that's so true.
Yeah.
So I'm giving it back.
That's what I'm talking about.
Everything that was taught to me, to a young prospect that will be champion in the Frederick, Maryland area.
Definitely going to be champion.
Yeah.
You got any questions for him, Devin?
Ryan, how old are you?
I just turned 28 August 13th.
Well, happy birthday
Oh,
to you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. What made you get into boxing, man? What made you look? That's a something like to be willing to get hit in the face. Like you gotta be a different kind of animal to be like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. So,
Yeah.
what got you into it?
Honestly, I think it's in the blood. It's just fighting's in the blood. I think like my parents, they didn't really, fight, like competition, but they've been in military, armed forces and stuff.
Yeah.
So I got that background, and I never been in the military, so I don't know exactly what goes down there, but I heard stories, and but yeah, it's just in the blood, just hitting and getting hit, just kind of gives you a rush, some type of rush.
Nah, awesome. It got to. Look, for you want to do it for a living, it has to, man. Absolutely.
Just to go on, Scott, the trainer, you know what I'm saying? Like, tell the people a little bit about how it was coming up in DC, because they know every week I'm gonna put my face on here. Y'all know I'm always talking about what the fuck I was doing out in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? And it's good that I'm meeting this man and he comes. We was talking off camera about the old DC, how DC used to be and everything. So why don't you just tell the people a little bit about what lit that fire for you to start boxing, and then when you got out of boxing, do a little bit of training, and then why you lost that love. You know what I'm saying? Because the business always fuck with some. So just tell the people. I don't want to get too deep into it, but
I started boxing when I was 6 years old.
Okay.
I was brought up in the house with 6 sisters.
Okay.
And my father didn't want me and my brother playing with Barbie dolls.
Exactly.
You talking about it back in
You gonna get your ass whooped for that in black family.
Yeah.
Black dad around, that's one thing you ain't
talking
gonna
about something back in 1976.
tell you what you ain't gonna do.
And we got into boxing in 1976, and I guess, it was something that we thrived for. Teach us how to fight, and I mean it paid off.
Exactly.
My brother went to the military. My father passed when I was 17 years old, so I lost
My condolences.
I lost my motivation for boxing.
Yeah.
Got you.
I mean, when you have someone that's strong-willed, that believe in you when you don't believe in yourself,
Yep.
and they pass on, you have to really, really dig deep when there are no other obstacles in front of you to go forward with it. And I was faced with other obstacles to take care of my mother, to make sure my mother and my mother wasn't going to be put out on no street.
Exactly.
So I got into the street.
Exactly.
And did some things that that I've repented and moved forward with.
That's DZ.
And so I've been out of the boxing game for roughly around 30 years.
Okay.
And the opportunity keep presenting itself to me.
Okay.
And I keep moving away from it. And this was the third time that the opportunity presented itself to me with Ryan, and I decided to say, let me put all my bullshit to the side. I need to give it back.
Exactly.
So once I give it back, then all obstacles and other doors are going to open up for not just me, but for everyone that's around me.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So that's good that you know what I'm saying, that spark. You feel what I'm saying? Because one thing I do all the time on this show is I talk shit. Everybody know.
Yes, sir.
Y'all
Yep.
know I talk shit. That's what I do.
King shit talk.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
what you
always
do.
talking shit. What's going on, Stephanie? What's going on, Lee? You know what I'm saying? So I always talk shit. But it's something about what's going on around here. You know what I'm saying? It's like a movement. Like pieces is coming together. You understand what I'm saying? So I know where you come from when you saying like you had to go out in the street, because that was one of the main reasons I went in the street. You know what I'm saying? It was family.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I wasn't like. It seemed like nowadays kids hustle just to get Jordans. You know what I'm saying? When we was young,
You was trying to survive.
yeah, you had to. Like I was tired of eating motherfucking syrup sandwiches.
Yeah.
I wanted some motherfucking meat. No homo. I wanted some meat.
Pause.
So I had to go out there and do what I had to do, and I wasn't good at stealing.
Yeah.
So I was good at talking and negotiating, and I rumbled. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't scared of what I knew what the consequences was, and I ain't had no problem dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going long-winded with this question, but basically I was going to come back to Ryan. You know what I'm saying? Because if y'all didn't know, Ryan just fought on national television. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all people around here, you got somebody that was on national television, and the whole thing is we was talking about off the camera that we trying to build a support thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's young as out here going away to D1 like Lee. You know what's going on, Lee? Tyree here. Look at Tyree. You know what I'm saying? His son just went to George Washington. You know what I'm saying? So it's people that's doing big things in this area, but it's all splintered. You feel what I'm saying? So I wanted to bring Ryan here so that people can get to see Ryan, and I can open up what I do for Ryan, because we need to support this man, because he, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, he need to support his family. He need to fight, and if we back him, he can ask for more money, and then he bring the money back home. You understand what I'm saying? So it'll look out for all of us. That's basically what I'm going. Long-winded, but how was it? My question is, how was it fighting on national television? Like, tell the people about the process, because the people don't understand. Like, you went out there butterball, no homo. You went out there butterball naked. You ain't had no trainer. You ain't had nobody. You feel me? You ain't had no entourage. You went all the way to out Las Vegas. Tell the people how it was. Like, because people think everything is easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? They seen you with the lion's head, no homo, coming out, you know what I'm saying? And then they thought it was all easy. Tell them what the process was.
I mean, I'll start by saying it was a good experience. You know, it was a opportunity I've been waiting for a while, and I wasn't gonna let the simple fact that I didn't have nobody in my corner stop me from going out there and getting what I wanted. So I went out there and got it. Man. The experience itself, it's more like a before and after, because the height that you build up, going out to Vegas, knowing I'm about to be on TV, and then coming back, to family, all the congratulations and that. That was the experience right there. But actually fighting on TV is like, soon as I got in that ring and the bell rung, I honestly forgot I was on TV.
Yeah, you out there fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, so I did. I ain't gonna lie. I did. You know, during the fight, you know, I stopped for a second. I was like, you know, I wonder what my family's saying right now. You know, I wonder what they're saying on TV. And like, can you know, but yeah, like I said, most of the you know experience was you know the before and the after. You know.
Yeah. Just being out Vegas. Where was the fight at?
It was at the MGM Grand Vegas. Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there, man.
Yeah.
I just was out there like earlier this month. So
yeah, they told me I came at the wrong time. They said this ain't the real Vegas.
Nah, it was.
Yeah, everything closed. Yeah, but it still was love though.
Yeah, it was cool.
Coming from Frederick, it was the real Vegas for you.
Yeah, I'm really out here.
So being like that experience going out there, not having a trainer, you went out there, you know what I'm saying, tell the people how it worked. Like when you got out there, you didn't have a trainer, you didn't have a cut man. How did you go about getting that? Like, is that provided for you, or did you just hustle it up and blah blah blah? Tell the people on it.
You know, I talked to my matchmaker because he presented me with the fight like 2 weeks notice. So it was short notice. I actually fought a weight class up because I wasn't able to make my normal weight class.
Okay.
So I usually fight at 154. I took this fight at 160. It was actually 163.
Okay.
Catch weight, but yeah. Before we made everything final. I talked to the matchmaker. Asked him questions like I don't have a corner with me. Is there gonna be people out there to work my corner, cut man and all that stuff? And he's like, yeah. So he didn't provide me with any details, right away.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
So when I got down there, that's pretty much when we started figuring everything out.
So Ryan, let me ask you something. Did you know who you were about to fight when you got down there? Did you know?
Yeah.
Did you have a chance to maybe watch some film on them or do something?
Yeah. As soon as they my matchmaker hit me up, he told me his name. I checked him out, and I looked him up, and I found out he was like the #1 pick for the Olympics.
Of course.
Trying
to line you up.
Yeah, making his pro debut.
Yeah, get your ass knocked out, boy. Get your ass dropped, boy.
So yeah, it was a little bit more stress added to it, but I wasn't gonna let that hold me back.
But look though, like, cause when your trainer told me the whole like how they did that. So they're going to line you up. They're going to send you down there with no trainer. You're going to fight somebody you don't know. Oh, they're trying to line you up. Let's give my boy a like easy jump. Yeah. Boom. But you being you, look, I'm going to go down here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go knock this nigga out.
Exactly.
Look though, right? And go down there and do it.
Exactly.
Now they like, oh, man.
Exactly.
This is supposed to be a tune-up for my man.
Exactly.
Now he done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Talking to Lil Mac, remember you get knocked out on Mike Tyson Punch Out, man? You just in the... Hey man, little Mac, try again, man. Press restart. Nah, ain't no restart in real boxing, baby. You done.
Exactly. So, I'm about to bring you in, Scott. Like, okay, that experience happened, done, over with. You come back. You know what I'm saying? Then talking, I know the family. So, you know what I'm saying? Tyree was telling me that, you was in trying to find a trainer and all that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, God working mysterious ways. It gave you Scott.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And just meeting Scott and talking to Scott, I know he got, and being that I know where Scott from, I know he got that drive. So that's going to bring something more to you. So what is it like working with Scott? And I want to bring you in, Scott, like when you met Ryan, you know what I'm saying? When you got introduced to him, you know what I'm saying? And he needed a trainer. What about him did you say, okay, well, Ryan is this, but I can make him that? You know what I'm saying? Did you see that, or was it just like the nigga sharp and I'm just gonna tune some things up? Like, what was your first? You know what I'm saying? How you felt when you first seen him?
I think when I first met him, me and him talked for like 2.5 hours.
Okay.
And his wife now was blowing his phone up, asked where you at?
Quayla.
And
stop that, Quayla. Stop that shit.
His wife, was good peoples, but me and Ron talked for like 2.5 hours, and he had told me that he had a fight offer. And I had told him, I say, that's good, but I don't want you to take this fight. It's a sacrifice that you're making. Yeah. I said, going to Vegas on your own is a hell of a sacrifice.
Exactly.
And it's a sacrifice for me. I need to talk to my wife. I need to talk to the people that I've been taking care of.
Exactly.
before I go fully into this.
Exactly.
And if you want me to train you, I'll train you. And we met prior to him going out.
Okay.
I had his back 100%, but it was just at the point that I wasn't able to fly out to Vegas right then and there.
Okay.
I talked to him, texting, telephone. He came back. Let's get in the gym.
Okay.
Prior to him going to Vegas, I did go and watch him spar at a gym down in, Fox's gym.
Okay.
Down in, I think it's Waldorf.
Maryland. Yeah.
Maryland, down in Maryland.
Okay.
And he impressed me.
Yeah.
It was my first time seeing him spar.
Okay.
What Ryan should have discussed with me, which is no animosity there, that I never knew that he fought southpaw.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He fought orthodox.
Yeah.
And his whole amateur career, he fought southpaw.
Okay.
When he turned pro with...
I fought orthodox.
You fought orthodox?
Amateur, yeah.
And amateurs, yeah. So I never knew he fought southpaw. So I switched him back to southpaw.
Okay. Yeah.
He's better at southpaw than he is orthodox.
Okay.
So when this next fight come about, we'll see what goes on with it.
All right.
Ryan, do you feel you better at southpaw?
Yeah, I've always felt that, since I first started. I actually had my first six matches, southpaw. I did real good. And but my trainers, they wanted me to fight orthodox because I'm naturally right-handed. They said I had more power in my right hand. Yeah. And so my first fight, I fought orthodox. I dropped the kid in the first round. I stopped him in the second. I had a a good. I got comfortable.
Yeah.
I got comfortable fighting orthodox, but naturally I felt better. Southpaw. I felt like more on balance, and all the other trainers and coaches I came across. I told them I felt better at southpaw.
Yeah.
And they like, oh no.
You feel better with throwing. You feel better with that left, the knocking niggas out with that left.
Well, naturally, most trainers take a right hand. If you right with your right hand, they want you to fight left hand.
Yeah.
And all they're looking for is for you to throw that right hand because it's stronger than your left hand to knock someone out.
Yeah, they want you to jab with your left.
I wasn't taught like that.
Yeah.
I was taught on a skill level to fight naturally on my right side because I write with my right hand and I'm dangerous
on the right side.
on my right side. And there's nothing an orthodox fighter can do with me while I'm in my right hand stance.
Okay. Well, Ryan, for the people that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Quayla is like a niece to me, so I call her my niece. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give you two dates. You know what I'm saying? So the people that don't know on my show, like he's married to basically like my niece. You know what I'm saying? I've been around her whole life. You know what I'm saying? So I call her my niece. You know what I'm saying? So it's 2 dates in your life. You know what I'm saying? And I'll give you the dates, and then you tell the people what happened on those dates. What happened on August 5th?
August 5th, 2020, I got married.
Okay.
Congratulations.
What
Thank
happened
you.
on July 14th, 2020?
July 14th, I had my TV debut on ESPN, boxing. So,
That's what I'm talking about. So now with those 2 dates, I'm gonna try to get your motherfucking ass in trouble. Meet already on here. All right, with those 2 dates, which one of those dates which one ranks 1? Which one ranks 2? August 5th or July 14th?
Well, August 5th definitely ranks 1.
August 5th. Oh, he got it right.
That was
Okay, we
it.
get some claps. August 5th. Oh, look, Nita on here. Look, Nita on here. Nita, don't go snitch. Let Quayla watch the show. Don't go snitch on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he picked it right. You know what I'm saying? The day he married my niece is the best day. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got through that part. You know what I'm saying? So do you got any questions, any other questions about boxing when it comes to them? Because my thing is, I'm going to keep coming back to this. I want people to promote, and you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to get behind my folks. You know what I'm saying? You got a trainer that came out the city. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call him my nephew. You know what I'm saying? Nephew-in-law. Just doing things. You know what I'm saying? Y'all always talking about, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing going on out there. You got something on? Because I can hear it. You got to turn your phone down. Like everybody talking about that. It's nothing to do. You got this COVID shit going down. Everything is shut down. You understand what I'm saying? But you have things going on in your community that you can support, and that will create things to do. Like everybody, you don't have to go to Baltimore for it to be live. You don't gotta go to DC for it to be live. You can make Hagerstown, Frederick, all these small towns live.
Absolutely.
Because if you anybody know anything about the city, most city niggas want to get out the city.
Yeah.
Cause they know what the problem is in the city. Like in the city, I love my city to death. It made me who I am, and I ain't never gonna run from that. You know what I'm saying? It made me a soldier, and I always gonna stand on it. Anybody know me, know what it is. It is what it is with me. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to say I'm the toughest nigga in the world, but at the same time, if we gotta rumble, we gotta rumble.
Yeah, we gonna rumble.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
you know
gonna
what I'm saying?
knock me out, bro.
We just gotta rumble. You understand what I'm saying? And then it's good that we're around these folks. Like we can start doing fights in this area.
Yeah, man.
If y'all support.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
You understand
That's
what I'm
the
saying?
plan.
So stop running from it. And like I said, I'm gonna have them tell y'all their handles, and then I'm gonna put the dates out there. So why don't y'all tell them like what your handle is, like if you got social media or something like that, so they can support you. And do you know when your next fight date is?
I don't have an official date. I was supposed to fight August 29th, so next weekend.
Okay.
But my opponent pulled out because he hurt his hand.
Oh, he's scared. Nigga, you scared.
But-
Scared money don't make money, nigga.
But I did get a call from that matchmaker. Asked me if I still interested in fighting him, because they apparently his team reached back out for September 6th.
September 6th. Okay.
So we looking at September 6th, but nothing official yet.
Okay. And if you do have that fight, like where will it be located? Is it you going back out Vegas or
No, that fight is going to be in New Hampshire.
New Hampshire? That ain't too far. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, if they selling tickets, you know what I'm saying? Y'all people on here, look, I go rent a van and then we go up there, support them. Get some Ryan the Line shirts, you know what I'm saying? Go up. I might fuck around and get kicked out before you know what I'm saying? Because I'm be talking shit, so it is what it is. But go ahead.
Yeah, that one is gonna be on AB Promotions. So
okay,
it's a pretty big promotion. It's not like Mayweather promotion, but it's still pretty big,
AB,
though.
yeah.
Everybody know
Broner,
AB.
yeah, I know.
Everybody know AB. So.
Yeah, so
and it'll be a good look, good exposure, good experience. So. Yeah.
All right, well, like I said, we pulling for you. And once you know the date, let us know. Go ahead, Devin.
Hey, one thing, fellas, one thing we all know, in the words of the great Roger Mayweather, most people don't know shit about boxing, right? So I want y'all to educate the people, because it's been I had a couple questions that people wanted to ask me personally for you, Ryan. So one person asked me, they heard a myth, and I also heard that myth that you couldn't have sex before a fight, or it'll take your legs, it'll take your energy, your testosterone, and just the to me personally, I think that boxing is the most strenuous sport as far as training. And I play basketball, but I think boxing, I had boxing in my family. I know the commitment that these guys made, and they made mistakes along the way too, and they weren't always committed as they should have been. Yeah. But we seen guys that were major committed, your Muhammad Ali's of the world, your Evander Holyfields of the world, you know what I mean? Mike Tyson didn't always do things the right way, but Sugar Ray Leonard's, and guys that had longevity, Roberto Duran and Julio Cesar Chavez, and these guys just trained at a different clip and always kept their body in shape and never harmed. Everything was about their body because they valued it from a business standpoint. Like that's your business is your hands and your body. You know what I mean? So you got to take great care of it. So what do you got to say about that? Like, not having sex. I want to ask your trainer that too. Like, what do you say about that and the sex thing and just doing drugs, of course, smoking, going out, partying? How do you advise a boxer that wants to have a good social life? You know what I mean? And then, but you want them to still be great. Like, is it something like, all right, you can't do none of that, bro. You can't never do nothing. You can't never not have no fun. You trying to have, be the champ, or what do you advise of them?
Well, I personally believe that if any man's in any relationship, with a female that he should never be selfish.
Yeah.
You know, and it is a myth to have sex before you fight.
All right.
I'm not telling you to go out there and fuck the day you fight.
Have a Will Chamberlain, so I can't have no Will Chamberlain orgy before the fight, for the match.
No.
All right. Okay.
I'm not telling you to go out there and have sex the day you fight, the day before you fight.
Yeah.
But you need to have that 72 hours.
Okay, you got to
You know,
replenish.
you need to replenish that.
Yeah,
And, you know, just like you go out and you go running and you sweat, you need to replenish what you lost.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, basketball players, they you know, that's their grind. That's the grind.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you have a entourage of 3 or 4 women, if you're a single man in boxing, you need to be on your grind and you need to stay on your grind because you can never slip up.
Exactly.
But if you're a married man, like Ron is a married man, that's something that him and his wife need to discuss, and it's not being selfish to each other. God gave you each other.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't be selfish towards each other. You know,
Yeah.
She needs to understand that. I know you fight next week. I'm not going to have sex with you on Thursday when I know you got to fight on Saturday. It's a respect thing.
Yeah.
You know, and your
But
marriage is
Sunday,
going on
Monday, and Tuesday, nigga, you better be throwing his dick heavy. What? Hey.
And Quay, don't be talking about we got bananas in the house. That shit don't work, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Try to give a nigga bananas, talking about, no, hell no. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, ain't no motherfucking bananas. It is what it is. Huh? Yeah, but that's that. You know what I'm saying? That was a good ass question.
But it's you know what I mean, it's each his own for each his fighter.
Okay.
You know, you got fighters out here that do more shit than you're having sex.
Yeah.
You know, and they get caught and they make excuses.
Yeah.
You know, I shouldn't have did this. I shouldn't have did this. Roy's excuse was, I shouldn't have never took that fight against Tarver.
Yeah. And then he took it again, and Tarver told him, he said, what's going to be your excuse this time? Still split the nigga head.
Exactly.
Hit him with that motherfucker straight down the middle.
Yeah. Roy, that was, I mean, you know, I don't want to get off topic, but the Roy, like his demise, like I ain't see that coming like that, man. You couldn't imagine. And Tarver picked him. I didn't think about Tarver.
Picked him apart.
He wasn't shit after that.
That's
That's what made you
nigga,
mad.
he ain't even a good commentator.
Because now my goat going and you ain't even hold that joint down like that.
We got a boxer in the house. That's what I wanted to lead into. I'm glad Roy name came up.
And
you know they moved the Roy fight.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
supposed to be in September. It's November 28th now.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all, my bad. I'm touching your mic. No homo. I touched the nigga mic and shit. No homo. But the Roy and Tyson fight.
Okay.
It's November 28th. Oh, it's not happening.
You don't think it's happening?
Nigga, you starting rumors. That's how you starting rumors. They moved it to November
Roy,
28th.
nah,
I just seen it last night.
they moved it
to November 28th.
They moved it to November 28th,
Yeah.
and then Roy said that he wants to get compensated.
Yeah, he want to get compensated.
because the reason why they're moving the fight is to generate more viewers and more money, right?
And Tyson came in. Yeah.
So Roy's like, look, if you want to do this,
I need more money.
I need more money because now I gotta push shit back that I gotta do.
Yeah.
The fight was here. Now I do shit to make money that now I can't do because I gotta train more.
Exactly.
So you know what I mean. You gotta compensate me for it. And it's only
I
right.
think the Roy and Mike Tyson fight will not be sanctioned.
Nah.
It's not going to be sanctioned.
Yeah,
It's an exhibition.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some bootleg shit.
And I truly believe that if either one of them go out and hurt each other, they'll never be forgiven by anybody.
Nope.
Not even God.
Yeah.
God won't even forgive Mike Tyson if he goes out and put Roy in a coma.
Shit.
God ain't gonna forgive Roy Jones if he goes and put Mike Tyson in a coma.
Yeah.
So you have to look at the dynamics. Both of these are both of the fighters who
Legends.
are done with their career.
Yeah, they old.
They're doing something on the exhibition. And if these fucks out here that don't know nothing about boxing, that want to believe that Tyson gonna kill Roy gonna, man, get the fuck out of here with
Tyson.
that.
Well,
Get the fuck out of here.
Just
with
to ask a question, that's hypothetically, like who are you going with and why? Like I'll say mine. Like me, I think Roy is great at what he do, but like you was talking about the game, he glass Joe to me. You know what I'm saying? His jaw is shatterproof. You know what I'm saying? If anybody touches his jaw, he go out. So I go with Tyson because Tyson off his meds.
But you have to look at the fight that Mike Tyson did the year that Cameron said he got robbed in the city.
Yeah.
You know,
And the white boy against the white boy. Excuse me, Jay.
Jay
The white boy.
McNeely,
No, it was
Peter McNeely.
it was Corey Booker,
Yeah, it was-
Corey someone.
Yeah. When he fought at the
when he fought at
Verizon.
the Verizon
Yeah,
Center.
the Verizon.
When he hit the guy almost, he could have knocked the guy out, but Mike Tyson grabbed the guy and lifted him up.
Yeah.
Because he ain't about that fight game like that no more.
Yeah.
This is something that he wants to do. I watched him on YouTube stating that, what if you still can do what you can do at 50 years old if there's someone out there that wants to challenge you to make a great sports experience, that you still have that game.
Yeah.
I don't think it's nothing that he's going to go out and hurt Roy. And, people, I bet you won't be able to bet on it. You won't be able to bet on it.
Yeah, you won't.
You know about my thoughts personally on that fight. First of all, when you look at it aesthetically, Roy Jones only been out the ring for like 2-3 years, right?
Exactly.
Mike Tyson been out the ring for what 20 years almost.
Exactly.
Like
It's been
that.
a long time.
Yeah, something.
So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. You can look good and all. You can be in shape and be doing all that on the bag and doing. You know what I mean. Look great. But we got to understand who Mike Tyson is. Historically, he's a guy that's going to come out strong in the first 3 rounds, and then he's going to fade after that. So it's going to be the same recipe for Roy Jones as if you was fighting him when Mike Tyson was 22, as you fighting him when he 52, or whatever age he is. You going to try to last the first couple rounds, and then you going to wear him down, and because as good as Mike looked, he looked better in the past, and you seen him wear out after 5-6 rounds.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna put so much energy trying to knock you out in those first few rounds, he's gonna be done after that, and his punch is gonna lose his luster. He's not gonna move his head. That was Mike's problem later in his career. He couldn't move. He didn't have his head movement like he did.
He didn't have his head movement, and he didn't have the kids to watch him. So his kids are listening to other kids saying, "Well, your dad used to be a boxer, and he only thing he can go to is show him a video." And his kids are looking at that and saying, "Dad, I don't really believe you did that."
Yeah,
and so now he needs to show to his kids
who he was.
Yeah. And they're not going to hurt each other. I don't see that.
We gonna get off. What you think about Oscar De La Hoya? He said he's no longer retired.
Nah,
he's
it's over,
fight.
Oscar.
If Oscar De La Hoya come back to boxing, then he a fucking fool.
He said he coming back. What you think about that?
I don't want to see him.
Me neither.
Oscar got
I was mad as
he
shit
got
when they had that nigga in
mental
that
issues.
that fishnet motherfucking bodysuit. You ever seen that picture?
Yeah, you see that?
She had a
Yeah.
fishnet
wanna see
bodysuit on.
I just seen that bean. He like, I'm coming back with the
You do come back and shoot me.
and he had heels on that
Yeah, I don't want to see him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, all right. Well, yeah, we went off topic. You know what I'm saying? We went off topic with that shit. What's going on, David? But what I do, I'm gonna start a new thing. You got any more questions for him?
Man, look, man, I love boxing, man, the sport, man. I got tons of questions, but I don't want to hold the show up, Chuck. You
No,
good, man.
you know the show. We good. We started at 7:30.
good?
And I do got something for y'all. Like Ryan, that's my man, Bri. You know what I'm saying? He the shirt man. So
Hey.
I'll connect y'all off camera, like something where everybody try and network together. And then this young lady, Ashley, she got a nonprofit. So maybe you can, use your expertise to help her nonprofit get some
Yes.
what's called whatever.
A
We're
young,
always building.
strong black woman doing positive things,
But
man. You gotta always
if you got any more questions that's dealing with boxing, go ahead and ask it, because I'm about to go. I'm gonna start this new thing. It's called, you know what I'm saying, Big Chuck Scenario.
All right, Big Chuck Scenario. Before we get to that, Roy, because my viewers want to know, because I got a lot of viewers that know that never been in a fight in their life. These people soft,
no.
man. Just give them. I want you to put them, like, be able to absorb them like ghosts, like Whoopi Goldberg when a ghost jumped in their body. She like, get out of me, right?
No
like
homo.
how
No
it
homo.
feel to no homo.
said,
Pause
"Get out."
pause
No
that.
homo.
How it feel, man, to boom when you got them gloves on and you got the guy hurt, and then you like take me through that zone when you see the dude hurt, and then what's your mind state on finishing the fight on that guy?
Like through my personal experience, like the finishes that I did have, they didn't come from seeing him hurt or like planning something out. It it just happened. You know, I just focus on just staying focused and throwing my combos. And they just happen. The couple, like I said, I don't got a whole lot of knockouts, but the ones I do have, it wasn't nothing that I stunned them, that I jumped on. It's just boom, 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 and he was out.
So what would you say your style of boxing was, and if you had to compare yourself to any boxer that the viewers might know, what would be kind of your nearest comparison? Because nobody gonna be people. When I played basketball, people used to ask me like, "Well, who would you compare yourself to?" And I always say, Dirt. Because back then I could shoot, and I'm 6'8", 6'9", so people say, "Who you want?" And then as a white boy, Montrez, shout out to Montrez Harold, but not like he said it. It was a white boy. I love white people. So Black Lives Matter, man. But white lives too, man. I went to a Christian school, man. So
nothing wrong with that.
Got a lot of respect for my people, man. I know a lot of people make mistakes, man. It's bullshit people in all races, man. I just want you to know that. We were just talking about that.
Yeah. Well, you got to ask the question, though. You went all the way from the question to talking about some motherfucker white lives matter and shit, yeah.
I ain't say white lives matter. Now you bullshitting.
Oh, yeah. I threw that in there. I threw the white lives in there, you know what I'm saying?
That's why we got a boxing segment. That's why they ain't put me next to Chuck, man, because he knew he was going to come out his mouth reckless to me, and they ain't want me next to him, man. Shout out to the producer, man, on the seating, man. Bro.
So the question was, who do you tailor yourself after? Like, if you was like a boxer, well-known boxer, who would you say your style was like?
I mean, can I answer that question?
Yeah, you.
My style, my style is like no other. I'm not saying I'm better.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not saying I'm better than anybody out there,
fuck
but
everybody,
like I said, I watch a lot of the the greats and stuff. I pick certain things from certain fighters and just throw it all in one in one thing, one ball.
Call you Gumbo, nigga. Call him Gumbo.
Yeah, like my style, I'm pretty good. I'm decent on the outside. I feel more comfortable on the inside.
Okay.
I like to be able to feel, where I'm at, versus trying to see it, because your eyes will deceive you,
sometimes,
a lot. You know what I'm saying? But being up close, feeling it, that I let my body be my eyes for real.
Okay.
And like I said, I did MMA as well. And,
yeah, you said your friend was on yesterday.
Shout out to Matt Semi. He had his also from Frederick, Maryland. He had his UFC debut last night, and he won. Another
local talent.
Yeah, he won unanimous decision. So shout out to him. He looked good. But when I was doing MMA, I did jiu-jitsu and all that. I would literally, like, if I'm on the ground, I literally close my eyes and work with my eyes closed, because I said you see more. You see more when you feel it versus trying to look for it with your eyes. And I pretty much take that same thing in the ring. Like when I'm up close, I don't actually close my eyes.
I'm
but,
about to say, bro, that ain't a good look.
But I said you see more when you feel it.
Nah, you feel. I understand where you coming from. I know you understand where you coming from.
So I know my comp, man. Listen, don't steal that shit. My man Tyrone on here. You a freak, Tyrone. Don't try to close your eyes when you with your girl talking about you feeling different and shit.
Freaky Ty.
nigga gonna use that shit. Nigga use some ass and close his eyes.
Nah, Ty, come on, Ty.
All right, Scott, what you got? What you got for that?
Go back on this question. Who do you compare himself to? He's just himself.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 100% himself.
That's what I'm talking about.
And when we finish doing what we're gonna do, he's gonna be known as himself.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I got a couple of dollars set aside for the next bet, AB. You know what I'm saying? I know you got more followers than me, but fuck you, AB. Holler at me when y'all fight, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple. I ain't got no thousands and all that, but I got a couple hundred to bet, nigga. I know they ain't nothing to you, but I got a couple hundred to bet your ass, AB. Come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, you got any more questions?
Nah, man. I just look. I just want to appreciate. I want to thank you for being on the show, man. I respect your grind. Like I said, a lot of people in my family box, and I know the grind that I take, man. That's a commitment like no other. So you know what I mean. I know you get out there, you get your miles in. You get your lifting in, you got your diet straight, you know what I mean? You're a family man.
You like Clubber Lane.
Clubber Lane? Clubber Lane? Call my man Clubber Lane? Nah, that's cool. Bet he won't say it to his face.
Yeah. He a comedian. He just out there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Comedians get dropped too.
Yeah. Tyrone, nigga ain't pay me at that last shit. I hit that, you know what I'm saying? I slid on him and shit, you know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of footwork too. I just get winded. I'm a fat nigga, boy, so I make it through a half a round, and nigga, I call time out. Nigga.
Yo, you want, look, 3 minutes, the box, like, that shit is hard.
Hard as a bitch.
Yo, 3 minutes of fighting.
I respect that shit.
Yo, if you could last 2 rounds, you could beat the average motherfucker on the street.
Yeah.
Like, if you could fight and actually box for real 3 rounds, like, the average motherfucker gonna fight, the average street fight lasts what? Fucking 20 seconds or some shit like that. That shit ain't nowhere near about, you know what I mean? And that, like, you know, I respect your grind, bro. I don't take that shit for granted. You know what I mean? I wish you all the best, man. And, you know, you my guy now. You my guy.
I appreciate that.
We definitely we're gonna try something new, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been doing this, so, you know, I always try to make shit controversial. So what I came up with is a segment called Big Chuck Scenario.
Big Chuck the instigator.
Now, get that. Big Chuck Scenario, so you know my mind always going crazy spots. All right. Now, the scenario is, people say you should never put your hands on a woman, right? You heard that before? You heard that before?
Huh?
Yep.
A man should never put his hands on a woman.
He said, who said it?
I'm just saying, that's what they say. You ever heard that
Said
statement?
it?
You never heard that statement?
Me?
No, I don't know. I'm
You
just
asked me
saying. Have you ever heard that statement before?
I plead the fifth.
Oh, you plead the fifth? All right. Well, everybody in here, y'all heard that statement before. You should never put your hands on. All right. Now, here's my scenario. My scenario is, what if you with your lady, your significant other, and she getting jumped by 5 females?
Oh.
Now, me. Yeah, you said it right. Me, I'm all in because I gotta go home with my significant other. So I'm sliding and all that. I'm knocking bitches slam out. You know what I'm saying? And I say sorry after. I won't put the boot on them. I won't kick them with the Timbs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm hitting them with all types of 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces. I might pick up a chair if one of them bitches is big or something like that. But I'm going in. That's me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like everybody else. I'm fighting for you know I'm fighting for you, baby, so don't worry about it. So anybody else, I'm going to go to you, Ryan. Like, let's say, do you think that scenario counts? Like, you should never put your hands on a female when it comes to that scenario. What you think?
Nah, I think that, you know, goes out like if it's one-on-one, you know, that's one thing. But, you know, if they try to jump, you know, especially if they see me standing there, they can't just expect me not to do nothing.
Okay.
You know, so, and, you know, nowadays, you know, women claim they're equal anyways, so.
Yeah, they equal.
They equal anyways,
Exactly.
so they can take the ass whooping equally. You know what I'm saying?
My man, no, hold on, let me introduce my man, Scott. Scott's sitting there patiently. We were talking about this shit off the camera. I know he got something to say, so what you got for that, Scott?
If 5 females ever approach my wife in anything where they're gonna whoop her ass, I'm gonna fuck them up too. They gonna catch these numbers. Cause that's my die. That's my die hard. That's my wife.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And then if them bitches got brothers, then I'll deal with them nigga brothers. I'll deal with them their motherfucking brothers when they come about.
I got brothers too.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I think that, you know, women and men equally should start respecting each other, no matter, you know, let's talk about it first.
Exactly.
You know, but don't pull up at the same spot. I'm gonna pull up and then you gonna jump my motherfucking wife. You gotta be kidding me.
Okay. So
me personally, if it's me and my wife and then 5 women come up
and start jumping your wife.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna go conventional outside the box. You might not feel me. You might feel me. You might not.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull my dick out.
Man, come on. That's some freak shit. See, it's
5 women.
Man, listen, man, it's all
5 women.
It's always. Didn't I tell you it was gonna turn into some freak shit every motherfucking time? Now it's 5 women. All right. So what if when you pulling your dick out, a chick hit you with a left and knock your ass out? Now you laid out on camera with your dick out.
But what
What you gonna do then?
if we go the other way?
I'm just talking. Look, it's Chuck scenario.
That's a chance I'm willing to take, Chuck.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It always turns into some freak shit. Now, somebody brought an add-on to the scenario. All right. Now, let's say the scenario was the bitches that was beating up your significant other was the girl and her cousins because she was cheating with her man. So the girl that was jumping your girlfriend or your significant other was your girl's boyfriend on the side or something like that. It's girl. So she found out, so they came, and then you know what I'm saying, and you found out, like you in there rumbling, and then a bitch be like, shit, you shouldn't, I'm gonna just use your name because you was here. You know you was fucking with my nigga Scott? And you in the middle of rumbling, you like, oh, Scott, who the fuck is Scott? You know what I'm saying? So let's change the scenario. Like in the midst of rumbling for your girl, you find out these bitches is jumping your girl because she cheating with the girl man, husband or something like that. Would you say me? I don't know, cause I like fighting, so I'm already rumbling. Fuck, I might accidentally hit her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know you were standing there, baby. You know what I'm saying? I might swing and hit her with the 2 piece.
That's when my option is better. It's a win-win situation. For
your girl already seen your dick. Why you gonna pull your dick out? She already seen it.
Look, you gonna kick her out? You all right?
Well, like
now you go, and you know what I mean?
I might end up hitting my girl and didn't know that, and say that I didn't know she was her. So how would you handle that scenario? You know I'm coming to you, Devin. How would you handle that? Now in the middle of fighting, then you find out the reason they fighting your girl is because she fucking around them.
Well, I mean, I still believe in a fair fight. You know, 1-on-1. I mean, if she's messing with multiple dudes, then they can jump in. But I feel like, you know, other people should be fighting her battle. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna sit there. You know, she might cheat on me, but you know, if she the mother, especially if she the mother of my kids, I ain't gonna let her, you know, get stomped out by a bunch of females. So I'm not gonna. I probably won't fight back. You know, I let them get the licks in first, and then I'll break it up.
You gonna fall like a white girl in a scary movie.
That's as far as I'll go in that scenario.
Scott and he was thinking heavy on that shit.
No, I'm not.
Go ahead, Scott.
You know,
say your piece.
like I say, you know, I'm never gonna let anyone have an uneven fight. Yeah. So if you my wife and we're out and 5 women want to jump out and beat your ass, and I'm gonna defend you just like, you know, I'm gonna defend myself, you know. And if it was a case of you stepped out on me, then that's something me and you gonna talk about, you know.
Okay.
But
so you gonna beat the bitches up first, and then you and your wife gonna talk about it and all the rest of the stuff later.
But you know, I'm gonna talk about it, but I ain't gonna do what Ray Rice did. I ain't gonna hit the bitch in the elevator. You know, I'm gonna move on.
He ain't Ray Rice in it. He said he not Ray Rice in it.
Yeah, I'm not Ray Rice in it.
Yeah, that's a good thing,
you know, because you gotta realize, as being boxers, your hands are legal. You will go to jail for 99 years.
Your feet ain't. Won't you hit it with a motherfucking round kick? Your feet ain't registered. Then
if you kick the motherfucker in the head, that's even worse. That's even worse.
I'm just saying. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
It's killing me.
Do what Bernie Mac did. You know, choke her. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could choke her or shake her. You know what I'm saying?
Devin, what you gonna do? Like I said, if my hands is registered, I might have to use my feet. That MMA shit might come in. You understand what I'm saying?
My hands is registered. Well, look, man, I'm definitely not pulling him out on a violent situation, man. I'm trying to keep the violence down.
Okay.
That's my whole thing, man. Non-violent.
Fatima watching.
You know, I know.
Look, she just look.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you his wife. Look what his wife said. What the Bible said.
Yeah, I know.
That's what his wife said.
I know. I know. She on my ass.
Look, man. So make sure you say the right thing. Fatima, I want his ass.
She watching.
He told me pulling his dick out, Fatima.
He told me to say that, man. He the producer. I'm only following instructions.
Yeah. But you know, in all nationality, you have to be careful of who you are in America. You know, you have military soldiers that have been trained for things. They can't come out and defend themselves.
Yeah.
They go to jail.
Yeah.
You know, they've been taught lethal things. So as a boxer, you've been taught lethal things. As an MMA fighter, you've been taught lethal things. You know, Ray Rice ain't did no time in jail. No. All that motherfucker know how to do is hit a motherfucker.
Exactly.
You know, but he hasn't taught it.
He did have good dragon skills.
He had good dragon. Exactly. So, you know, it's a difference. When Mayweather put his hands on his woman, he went to jail.
Restricted jail.
But look,
You know,
I
so
mean,
it's a difference when you're taught
look,
lethal things.
man.
You got to pay the consequences.
all right. So to that topic,
Here
right?
you
I'm
go.
gonna take this joint
Here you
here,
go.
right? So that shit only applies. All right. So a motherfucker that play hockey, if he hit somebody in the head with a stick and kill him, has he been taught lethal things? That shit only happen with black people. Oh, you fucking broke a motherfucking nose with a bounce pass, you going to jail. Like that, you know what I mean? Like everybody been taught how to fight. So if
Nah,
that
not
means,
everybody.
look, all right, but that mean we all know. You know dudes that been going to your gym for the whole time you've been there, and these motherfuckers still can't fight worth a goddamn. But you know what? They love the sport and they there. So if he accidentally hit somebody and they fall and hit their head and die, oh, you been taught lethal things, dude. You the gym.
No,
You take out the trash in the
it's-
gym. You
it's-
ain't beating nobody.
It's not that you've been in the gym and you've been taught. It's because you competed on a level that most average people haven't competed on. You know,
That's like you going out there just dunking on little kids for no reason.
Exactly.
For no reason. They out there hooping, you just grab the ball and dunk on the nigga.
I'm not allowed to do that.
No, you can, but that's disrespectful. Like that little kid ain't do shit to you,
I
man.
ain't know that.
And I'm gonna add on to the cause Scott said something earlier when I'm talking. I'm gonna add on to this scenario. You know what I'm saying? Cause my mind is always fucked up. Like remember, we not supposed to put our hands on women, right? You know what I'm saying? But what if you was out in a club and you was married and it was a motherfucking butch bitch, one of them motherfucking men bitches that be down Baltimore,
yeah,
and she was just like, "Fuck you, nigga, that's your man," and she just carrying you, just going hard, talking to your girl in front of you.
Yup, and she saying her too with that
Yeah, and then
you
and your
bitch
girl,
ass nigga
yeah,
cheat.
your wife like,
And
look,
you
man,
cheat.
this my husband
Yeah.
right here, and she like, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't, how you gonna carry that? Me? Nigga, what? Nigga, listen, if you got rubber wood, I'm gonna beat you with a rubber fist. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. You ain't gonna disrespect me like you. Listen, man, if you wanna be a man, and this is me talking, you know what I'm saying? If you wanna be a man, I'm gonna treat you like a man. You know what I'm saying? You step out there like that, I ain't got no choice. That's me. I'm cut from a different cloth. I ain't got no choice. I ain't just gonna let you just carry me like that in front of my girl and walk away, cause then she might think she can start doing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta do something. Hit you with a bottle or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. What you got, Ryan? I'm talking about like I ain't talking about.
Ryan a newlywed, man. Yo, this is,
But what I'm saying, I ain't talking about one of them cute bitches like the rap. What's the rap girl name?
Cardi B,
Nah, the rap dyke girl.
Dyke.
Yeah, the one that had that what's her name?
young and man.
Young and May. Yeah, I ain't
Oh,
talking about a
I
cute.
forgot about her.
I'm talking about a roughneck John. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them Johns that keep her head beady and all that. You know what I'm saying? She rocking the sag and all that shit. I'm talking about one of them type
Taking
Johns.
triple shots of Henny.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, she don't even take the rubber wood off. She in the club with the rubber wood on. Nigga.
She got it on.
Yeah.
She got the strap on.
In the club. She grabbed my dick bigger than yours in the club.
With gray sweatpants.
That's what type of shit I'm talking about. Yeah, like nigga, my dick bigger than yours in front of like you. She talking to your girl. She like nigga, his dick ain't bigger than mine. And grab that. Nigga,
Bitch got
what?
the strap with the rubber sweatpants, with the gray sweatpants.
With the big, with the ultraviolet head, nigga, no homo. You know what I'm saying? I got the glowing head and shit, nigga. You can't come behind that.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do about that, Ryan? Like,
Hey, I'm never the one to throw the first punch.
That's
That's
what I'm
that's
talking
how I was raised. You know what I'm saying?
the gentleman.
Man,
Because-
Ryan counterpuncher.
Yeah.
Look,
But-
my man Scott face. Scott, what you got on that, Scott? You from DC? Don't come with that bullshit.
If I got a pistol on, I'm gonna break her fucking jaw.
He staying with it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's that DC. Hey, listen, bro. That shit.
You know, so you have to flip the script. What if it's a homosexual man that's want to be a female now, and
Oh, that's a nigga. I ain't.
Yeah.
so how are you gonna put your hands on him? How you gonna put your hands on him if he registered as being a female now? So if you want to be still treated as what you say you are, then you're gonna deal with a real motherfucker.
Exactly.
And then I'll deal with the consequences afterwards.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know?
That's what I'm
When I grew up in the 70s and 80s, you're killing them motherfuckers.
Yeah. It's a rumble.
You understand what I'm
It's a
saying?
rumble off the top.
So,
that shit cut deep.
you're not going to disrespect me in no no format, because I'm not going to disrespect you.
And that's what I'm talking about.
And the moment you carry it to that level, you're going to get treated the way you're going to get treated.
Got to. That's what I'm talking about.
You know?
What about you, Devin? You go.
Nah, I'm gonna beat the butcher dude up. I'm gonna beat the younger man. Put my hands on him. I'm putting my hands on him. Like for real. I'm putting my hands on younger man. You're not a dude. No.
Oh shit!
You're not a woman. Man.
With that being said, that concludes another show, another big Chuck podcast, man. That shit was funny as shit. I'm sorry, I'm laughing on that shit, man. I'm gonna go around and let people tell them their handles. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and then won't you tell the people how they can get in touch with you, Ryan?
You can get in touch with me. Instagram. My Instagram name is Ryan the Lion _Rastaman.
That's what I'm talking.
I gotta. Just go check out my page. You see what I got going on. You know, it's more than just boxing. You know, it's more than just boxing.
That's what I'm talking about.
So yeah, Ryan the Lion _Rastaman RASTAMON, and that's how you get in contact. I don't got Twitter. You know, I don't like using Twitter. I got Facebook, but that's more like
Ryan,
personal stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna get him on that.
We gotta get on all
for the
boxing
thing.
Make your promotion big, man. Take your business as a brand. We're gonna branch off, man. We're gonna make things happen, man.
Scott, how they get in touch with you?
The only way you can get in touch with me through a mutual friend. I'm old school. I have no social media page. I have none of that.
Okay.
That's just not me.
Okay.
You know, so you get in touch with a friend and you hit Ryan up on his page, but I don't want you blowing Ryan up on his page.
Exactly.
Trying to contact me, you can contact Tyree.
Got you.
They can contact you.
Got
I
you.
leave my phone number with you.
Got you.
They can contact Dad,
Okay.
E-Wade. They can contact him.
Okay.
That's how I'm just not in that line of life of
ain't
social media.
Ain't with
Devin,
that bullshit.
how they get in touch with you? I'm just introducing y'all, man. I'm gonna have Devin on more shows. He's gonna be my co-host. You know what I'm saying? Because people get tired of me talking all the time. So you go ahead and tell them how to get in touch with you.
You know, Devin Wade on Facebook, D_incomparable Wade on Instagram. Holla at your boy. Know what I mean? Devin Wade on Twitter. You already know.
All right. And
I
if
need
you
to
want
jump on my Twitter. I'm like Ryan. I ain't on Twitter too much, but you know, if y'all follow, I'm gonna come. If you build it, they will come.
Yeah, if you want to get in touch with me, it's SMU, these letters right here, SMUENT on everything. Facebook, Twitter, IG, you know what I'm saying? And then my website is www.smuent.com. So like I said, I'm gonna try to talk to these folks after things, so when he's sparring and he get ready for the, you know what I'm saying, he getting ready to go up there and get this championship or something like that, or get these wins, I'm gonna see if he can open up one day, you know what I'm saying, for the public, and I'll put it out there so we can go, y'all can go meet this guy. You understand what I'm saying? So we can build something around here. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling y'all to action. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, we are out.
We out here.